Hey everybody, Spartan137 here again. Today I am re-uploading a video that I did in the past, back in April I believe it was. This video is about how to learn how to ride a motorcycle. One of my favorite YouTubers, M13, I'll leave a link down below to his channel. But a few years ago I started getting interested in wanting to ride a motorcycle. So I started Googling how to ride a motorcycle, and I came across M13's YouTube channel. And on his channel he had how to ride series, and he goes through and with first person view he shows you what it looks like, what controls on a motorcycle look like, and what the basic rundown of how to shift gears, how to start a motorcycle, stuff like that. And so after watching his videos and following him for a couple of years on his YouTube channel, he does motorcycle vlogs. I decided, you know what, I want to try to learn. I wanted to see if I would be able to actually ride a motorcycle because of my hip issues. I wasn't sure. So I started looking for classes that are offered locally, and I found that my state offers a program for training motorcyclists. And it's called the Idaho STAR. Let me get a thing for you here. It's called the Idaho STAR program, and it's basically a course that has different levels of learning to learn how to ride a motorcycle. It consists of a classroom learning setting and a course setting where they actually put you on a motorcycle and they teach you how to ride. And so I found that out, and I enrolled my brother and I into the Basics 1 course. That is the very bottom rung. You know, you've never even sat on a motorcycle in your life. And it was $105, and that $105 paid for gas in the classroom, paid the teachers, and insurances for each of the students and the equipment we use. So after signing up for the class, paying the fee, get a confirmation email saying where the classroom is, when it is. You get to choose the locations and times that you get to attend. It's usually on the weekends. We went to the first class, which was just like 2-3 hours long. It was an introduction to the course itself. And we were given our rider's manuals right here. And we started going over the first couple chapters, you know, what to expect when on a motorcycle, things we would go over in the classroom and on the course itself. Basically, this gigantic booklet is just a big driver's manual for motorcycles. It is geared towards motorcyclists, and it covers a lot of the problems that they encounter while on the road. Let me open it up here. They have, so in the different sections, at the beginning of every unit, right there in that corner, that is a map of a road here in Idaho that is very popular and good for riding, especially if you are a motorcyclist who enjoys touring or, you know, the long curvy roads. At the beginning of every unit they have pictures of where those roads are and where you can find them. They also have acronyms. They have one here called SIPD. And that's, SIPD is used for like road hazards, what to look like, preparing yourself for what's ahead in the road, turning, maybe a dead animal or board in the road or something. And that's basically giving you an acronym to remember what to do during processes like that. They offer good illustrations when following trucks, like diesel trucks, and blind spots following cars, so you know where to be relatively to these particular vehicles when you're on the road. I'll show them to you right here. And let's see, they show you, let's see if I can find a good one. At the end of every section in the book, they have review questions. And what these review questions are, they help you study for the written part of the exam. With these review questions, it's basically what you'll see on the exams or the tests offered at the DMV. The tests themselves, at least for us, were multiple choice, and the test offered at the DMV are also multiple choice, but the questions here are pretty close to what you'll see. So if you can answer the questions correctly on the reviews, you'll have a good chance of passing the written exam. Now, the wonderful thing about these classes is the on-course practice themselves. They put us on a motorcycle. They showed us from step one how to get onto a motorcycle, how to get off a motorcycle, how to turn it on, how to start it up, how to walk a motorcycle forward, how to walk it backwards, shifting gears, turning, braking, swerving safely, stuff like that. It was a very hands-on course, totally worth the $105 a piece. And at the end of the course, it is a 2-day course, about 15-16 hours on the motorcycle itself, and about altogether maybe 4 to 5 hours in the classroom, excluding the tests. On the second day of the course, the first half is spent on the course doing practices, and then we'll take a break. We went inside, took a written exam, got that graded, then we went out and did the final physical part of the course. We did some more practices, swerving practice, braking practice with front and rear brakes, how to brake properly. And then we did our physicals test, where they set up different exercises for us to do. They told us what they wanted us to do, 2 chances to pass, and then after both the exams were done, they would grade them right there on the spot. They would compare notes, compare grades, and they'd come to a final decision. And while they did that, they set up another, like a mock intersection with like a FACO freeway set up around it. And that's one reason why I regret my first video was deleted, is I had actual footage of another class, a class that was before ours, of their practice run while the teachers were grading the tests. They let the students set up at an intersection, do left and right turns, going around in a great big circle on the outside. And I don't have that video anymore. I don't have those video clips anymore. After I uploaded the video to YouTube, I deleted everything I had to save room on my hard drive. And so I don't have those anymore. I can't show you what the physical course actually looked like. I don't have any videos at all anymore. So that's kind of a bummer. It was a really fun course, and they grade your tests right there. So you found out that day whether you passed or not. And while we were putting the bikes away, getting everything put away inside the storage unit and whatnot, they'd call us all back one by one, and they'd privately off to the side, they'd tell us if we passed or not. And then we got a graduation packet. This graduation packet includes a little pamphlet about anti-lock braking, and the pros of using anti-lock braking. The instructor, when we started looking over this stuff, he said that anti-lock braking has saved his life before, and he totally recommends it, especially for the newer sports bikes. It also comes with a little flyer, and what this flyer does is it shows what other courses are offered by the Idaho STAR program. And if you go to their website, it tells you the prices and whatnots for the different classes that they offer. Here they just have a little safety flyer, an advertisement for cruise control, and then are the little mini gifts they gave us. Most of these are for safety, which is fine by me. It was free, so I didn't care. We have this sticker promoting safety. This helmet is worn by choice, my choice. I believe in safety wholeheartedly. I've worked with people in the past, and I've gone to school with people who have been in a motorcycle accident, and they have been completely disfigured because they weren't wearing the proper safety equipment, if they were wearing any at all. So they gave us this little sticker. You put it on your helmet, and it'll stay there forever. These stickers are really hard to take off. They're like industrial sticky stuff on the back. This one goes on your dashboard, so to speak. I don't remember what they call it, on your dials and whatnot. This one is a reminder to keep your eyes up. One thing that you will notice when you first start riding a bike, you will always try to look at your dials, make sure that you're going the right speed, your signals are off. What's another one? That you're in neutral when you're stopped, that you're in neutral. This sticker just reminds us, keep your eyes up and on the road, because when you ride a motorcycle, where you look is usually where your bike tends to go. So they gave us that to remind us, keep our eyes up on the road. And then they gave us retroreflective stickers. Okay, retroreflective means instead of like a mirror where you shine a light, it bounces off in the exact opposite direction. This reflects the light right back at the light source. So if you shine a flashlight right at it, it shines the light right back into the path of the flashlight. We got 2 of these. These can go on our helmets, on our bikes, wherever we want. We can have them there. These provide a little extra safety because of the retroreflective material it's made out of. They also gave us earplugs. Because people are starting to get a real fancy for super loud pipes, especially on like choppers and stuff, and people don't realize it, but that will actually wear down your hearing. Even with helmets on and everything, it's still really loud in there. And the whistling while you're driving, especially at high speeds, the whistling can start to irritate your ears. So they gave us some free earplugs, and they encourage the use of earplugs. And then we also got these little, I think they're iron-on, but these little patches. Idaho STAR graduates. These are made to go on like backpacks, or maybe on like your leather jacket or vest, or whatever you have. That's what these are for, and it just shows that we took the course and we completed it. My favorite thing was from the graduation package is it's two-sided. And this was given to all the people who had passed the test. And basically what it is, I know it's kind of hard to see with my crappy webcam, but all these businesses in Idaho, or internet businesses who have partnered with Idaho STAR program, are offering discounts, mostly on apparel or accessories for your bike. Like 10% discounts, 15%, save like $30 on a $100 order. There is one from Allstate, saving insurance on motorcycle rates. And so that was something that was really cool. I know that gear is incredibly expensive where I live, and so that's a good thing. I mean, you can get most of your gear locally, and now we get a discount for just completing the course. And then the last thing we got came in the mail about a week after we completed the class, and it is a completion card, and this is what it looks like. This is the card right here, and then this tears out. Obviously you can carry it in your wallet, and what this little card does is you go into the DMV with this card, you show it to them, say, hey, I want to get my endorsement, and they're like, okay, take your picture, print out a new license for you with the motorcycle endorsement on the back, and you don't have to pay for a physical test. And here in Idaho, and probably at most DMVs, when you go to get your motorcycle endorsement, they require you to pass a test where they ask you to do certain braking exercises, see how long it takes you to brake, and you have to provide your own motorcycle for that. Whereas with the Idaho STAR, because they have a test that you have to pass in order to graduate, you don't have to retake a written test or a physical test at the DMV. And because we took the Basics 1 course, the first 2 basics class that Idaho STAR provides, they have motorcycles for everybody to use, and then the higher courses you can use your own. But so we didn't have to provide our own rides in order to take the test, and we don't have to take the test twice. The good thing about these cards, the completion cards, that's my name. I have it blocked out so that you can't steal my identity. Anyways, these cards are good for, I think it's up to a year. You have a year to go in and get your new license with your endorsement on it, and you won't have to retake a test. You won't have to pay for anything besides the new license itself. Just about it. I highly encourage anybody who's interested in learning, or even anybody who already knows, take courses, especially if it's not riding weather all year round. Like here in Idaho, we can only ride for about half a year before it starts snowing and the rain and the wind gets way too dangerous for anybody to ride a bike. Look for local classes in your area. Try to find one that's run by the government, because then you know that insurances will not be a problem if there happens to be a crash during the course. You know that you're getting state certified instructors instead of just people who show up on the weekends to make a little extra money. These people are required by the state to pass classes before they're allowed to teach, and I think that's a plus. There are some motorcycle dealers who do offer classes in other states. I did see that some of the bigger Harley-Davidson dealerships do offer classes like once a month during the summers and stuff. If you can't afford to go through them, through the state, see if you can go through them, and if nothing else, if you really can't afford to pay for a class or to go rent a motorcycle, if you know somebody who rides on a regular basis and you trust this person, you know that they're not an idiot when they're riding, ask this person if they can start teaching you how to ride. And that's the very least that I would ask you guys to do for your own safety. Once again, thank you to M13 for posting those videos and for inspiring me to want to become a better rider. I'm going to leave you guys a link in the description to M13's channel. I highly suggest you guys watch him. He's very entertaining and informative for his How to Ride series. Once again, I hope you guys have enjoyed this, and I hope you learned something from it. And don't be afraid to go out and try to learn how to ride a motorcycle before you just hop on and try to go and get yourself hurt. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoy, and we'll see you later.